So good morning guys, welcome to day 8 of our ride, where Alex here is just going to tell us where we're riding to.
So right now we're still in the state of Andhra Pradesh. We're going to ride back into Karnataka to a place called Chitradurga.
Chitradurga.
No, Chitradurga. Chitradurga. And even better than that, the hotel is called Durgada City.
Okay.
And today, and maps today, you'll need them because today is so easy to get lost. So yeah, it's about 350 today. And we're going to take a few roads that I'm not sure if I've taken them before.
So we've got Alex, he's on the Himalayan today. We've got Jamie on the KTM, and I'm back on the Triumph Scrambler 400X. Right, everybody's getting kitted up for today's ride. It's going to be another hot one. We've been exceeding 40 degrees on some of these days, but all three bikes so far have been performing very well. We've not had no issues mechanically, we've had no punches on the bikes. Alex has just fired up that Himalayan and that sounds nice. Let's see if he can figure out how to reset the clock.
Then this to the left.
That's it, and then hold to the left for about 5 seconds. There you go. Just take a bit of figuring out. Yeah, the new Enfield. It's not got many electronics like all three of these bikes, but it does take a little bit of figuring out, whereas this one, to reset the trip, you literally get the trip up, hold it in for a couple of seconds, the job done. 327 kilometers to do today, and it's going to be a hot one. We've left an hour later today, just because the distance is slightly shorter, which is nicer. It's not so dark. So yeah, the hotel we stopped at here was very nice. Yesterday was one of our rest days. And yesterday we went to watch the sunrise over the Indian Grand Canyon. Check this out. So I've got today and tomorrow on this bike. We've got 3 days of riding left, and on that final day, the 10th day of riding the bikes, I get to choose the bike I want to ride back to where we started from. So you'll have to wait for the 10th day to see which bike I chose as the one I think is the best. This is a cracking little bike. Like I said, it doesn't feel as light as the KTM, but it certainly holds the road very well. The suspension is brilliant for kind of going over the bumps, and the riding position has been very comfortable, and it's possibly the quickest of the three bikes on the top end. I reckon if you stuck some slightly knobblier tyres on this bike, not only would it enhance the looks, but it'd make a great kind of winter laner. What a beautiful start to a morning's ride. Yesterday's sunrise over the Grand Canyon was absolutely amazing, and so it is again today. As we ride west to the place that I can't pronounce, the little Triumph has a 398cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine with 39.5 brake horsepower and 37.5 newton meters of torque. This bike is more than enough for these roads. Out of the three bikes, it's got the shortest wheel travel and the smallest ground clearance, so we might just put the suspension through the test later on. So we've just kind of been diverted a little bit around the back here. Oh, it looks like we've got a little bit of off-roading. Oh yes. The Scrambler copes with it. I think it's only a short bit just to get us back on track. Down a few of the back streets. I think the locals are used to seeing us ride through here. Oh yeah, and we're on the other side, so yeah, that was the bit that was shut. Starting to get a little bit busier. Well, that's the other thing, when you leave slightly later, you kind of straight into, I guess, the rush hour. People are off to work, kids are off to school. And I just checked on my Google Maps back there, and it's still saying 6.5 hours to destination. So, and that's if everything goes to plan. It looks like Alex has just suggested a cup of chai. Park over here. Oh no, he's got no chai. But this guy here, look, he's he looks like he's got some good stuff on the go, the young lad. So I think we might get a little bit of food as well here. So we just had a first chai stop of the day, a little bit of food as well, and yeah, it's just what you need just to kind of keep you going. England. Yeah. Yeah, the locals are so intrigued about us. I've never had so many photos taken with random people, but yeah, the hospitality around the south of India and all of India that I've visited so far has been fantastic, overwhelming. People here are absolutely great. But yeah, back on the bike. Whoa. So every now and then, you know, you have to be pretty hard on the brakes. Like I say, the brakes work well, and it's a good job. I mean, the stock tyres on these seem to be working pretty well. I mean, we've got a few of these stony bits we're going over, and like I said, it's holding the road well. Whoa, this is getting a bit deeper. All the dust is getting kicked up. Dogs in the road. Let's get the power down a little bit. Trying to catch the other guys up. Yeah, this Scrambler is just perfect on these road surfaces. Whoa, we just got onto the twisties and there's some massive potholes on this bit. Whoa. So it looks like we're riding through this huge banana. Whoa! Didn't even see that coming. Either side of us now we've got these banana plantations and the twisty roads. I was wondering whether they have problems with the monkeys in these parts. Obviously there's a lot of bananas. I wonder if the monkeys just come and help themselves. Oh yes, we are on the twisty mountain roads. We've just turned into this bustling town. It's very busy here. The temperature has risen once again. I can hear the fan whirling on the bike. It does get hot quick. Although saying that, so do I. What's the plan?
Chai.
Chai? Boys are on the chai, but it's a bit too hot for me for chai. I did ask Alex what the name of this place was, and he told me I can't pronounce it. Chitradurga. I know that's wrong, but we'll go with that. Right, let's try and back out. Yeah, we need to get fuel. Just had a samosa, that was very nice. We've done 142 kilometres. We need to go get some fuel now. This guy's out walking his goat. Whoa. This guy's out walking all his goats.
I wouldn't have thought this was fucking so down. Just trying to see how much it takes. 21.75, 22.
14.5 litres.
14.5 litres.
This is 13.
How come this is so low then? Yeah.
Okay, so we are going this way. So you can really run the bikes till they're near enough dry. There's plenty of fuel stations around India. 166 kilometres in. We're past the halfway point now. It's just so dry everywhere. We've even passed over a few bridges where it's just pure dry riverbed. So we're on the trails now. There's like a big rock over there. He wants to go and check out. Oh, this is a bit. I've been trying to switch the traction control off on the bike and I don't know how to do it. But oh no, you gotta be kidding. There's no way we're gonna get up there. This could end up in disaster, guys. It's just like a piece of rock, basically. Oh, he's getting a run up on the KTM. Whoa, that was a bit hard on the throttle. Whoa, I am wheeling up the hill. Wow, some good views. Timmy nearly come off then. The only issue we've got is the ground clearance. You know, this is where that 21-inch wheel comes in with a bigger ground clearance. I mean, I was literally going up on the back wheel with that. Oh, Alex is going for it. you want me to move out of the way first? Yeah, this is where the ground clearance comes in on these bikes. As I was bouncing up there, I was catching the bottom of the bike, and should be easier going down. The good thing about these bikes is they are manageable, as in weight wise, to turn them around. If I'd got a big adventure bike, then I reckon I'd be struggling to do this. The local farmer here. Cheers, buddy. Which way was it? Okay, over here. I think I've gone a different route. Right, we're kind of out. Ooh, hey sand. But the Scrambler, wow, it works well on that terrain. I mean, that was the rock we were going up. You know, you can't fault this bike. It's got enough power to get up there. Yeah, it's too hot for off-roading, that's for sure. It's got to be in its 40 degrees now, 41, 42 maybe. But yeah, the old Triumph, it's performed really, really well. Thing is, if you dropped it, you would be able to pick it back up. And also, if you dropped it, you wouldn't cry so much because of the value of the bike. These are about $5.5 grand brand new, which in today's market, a fantastic value for money. So we are here, we've done 335 kilometers, and we're just about to pull into the hotel, which looks very nice. Looks like they've got a pool here as well, which when it's about 42 degrees, you might just need to take a little dunk. All of our hotels have been absolutely superb so far. Right. So good ride today, guys. 335 kilometers. It's been about 40 degrees.
Yeah, I clocked 41 at some point.
Wow. Yeah. Certainly ready for the beer. Bikes have performed brilliant. I'm super pleased with that Scrambler. I was a bit yesterday, first day on it, or the day before. Yesterday was the rest day. I was a bit like, oh, I don't know if I like this or not, but it was certainly better than sitting on that KTM. The seat's a lot comfier for me. I know you guys think I'm a bit of a wuss. The seat's hard.
We joke about it, but the Triumph's got the best seat.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Yeah, there's lots of things about all the bikes, I think, Jamie, the Royal Enfield, the KTM. There's nothing wrong with any of them, but there's certain bits that I would take from one.
Yeah,
the seat, the Triumph, you know.
I was just thinking that if you could pinch bits and make your own bike out of a bike. But like today, where we've been doing a bit of off-roading, that Himalayan, it's one on its own.
Just rocked up those steps.
Yeah,
And they were some of them.
We were bottoming out, weren't you? I noticed you caught the bottom of the KTM.
Yeah.
I caught the bottom of the Triumph. And
I never.
It's just having that 21-inch front wheel, bit more travel just for that off-roading.
It's quite a bit. But to be fair, I think you said it well, Simon. You know, the Triumph's not a Scrambler. It's a really sporty little bike.
Yeah, it's
called a Scrambler. Yeah, it's really good if you could turn that into a sports bike very, very easily. The KTM's it's a Duke, isn't it? Or just a KTM 390.
Yeah,
it's almost
with
like
luggage
on
it.
It's almost like a sports bike.
Yeah, the KTM, you can take it up that mountain road. That quick shifter works well.
Yeah.
So it kind of brings out that hooligan in you, don't it? It makes you
Yeah.
younger than what you are.
How dare you?
And
If this is that possible.
but I've enjoyed the Scrambler.
Yeah.
It's been, especially that bit of off-roading today, the trails. I think it'd be great on the trails.
Yeah.
And
It's
even
light. It's lightest, the lightest out of all.
Yeah, yeah.
All three.
And when you've got it on a bit of a camber, moving it around and stuff
Yeah.
like that, it's easy.
Yeah.
You know, I would not want to bring my big adventure bike here. It'd be too heavy.
Actually, something, the side stand on the Himalayan, that's a problem. They've got it too far over an angle,
yeah.
and I knew if I stopped today, even at an angle, going up that mountain,
Yeah,
I was
definitely.
never going to get that back on it.
To stand it back up
Yeah,
again.
and the thing is, when you lift it, you can't even, Simon had a good point, you can't even put your foot in the foot peg.
Yeah. You can't
Because it's
step
too much
onto
of
the
an
bike.
angle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you've
It's
got
too far over.
luggage,
Yeah.
if you've got luggage on the back and you need to step over the bike, you can't do it, can you? You've got to swing your leg over.
Excuse me.
I quite like the Himalayan, mate. The seating of it is low enough. It's probably the best height out of all three for me. Triumph's just a little bit too high. We struggle with the side stand.
I like the side stand.
And the
Yeah.
KTM, I think he sat slightly high up on that KTM.
yeah.
He sat higher than
It's got the highest seat height, 855 mil.
Yeah.
You are slightly higher, and then it's not narrow as well. So trying to put your legs down, even I was on my tiptoes, and I'm 5'9". You're 5'4". It's gonna. But it's a good test. It's
No
a good
luck.
test because people want to know this, you know, and it's a bike that's. It's a bike. It's I don't know what I'm saying now.
No, I think even a lot of those speed bumps today and a lot of that, even when I can think I can take the inside easier and go in the dirt easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
on the Himalayan.
Yeah, yeah. And I've ridden it. I had the pleasure of running all the bikes in. I had the pleasure of putting 600 kilometres in each of them. But I tell you what I did notice, something I never mentioned, was that I rode that Himalayan, and see after you did 3 days on it, and then I got on it, what a difference.
Yeah.
It's tight, it was really tight. And after you'd ridden it, I think you maybe done 1,200 kilometres on it.
Yeah.
And so I'd done
Running.
6, you'd done 12, I'd done 1,800. It felt like another bike,
Yeah.
just like, it pulls like a train. You notice that, 450, that other, it's 10% more. It's going to make a difference. A good engine, strong, a real strong motor.
And they're saying that 90% of that power comes in at 4,000
4,000,
RPM.
yeah.
So
Yeah, mid-range.
that mid-range
Yeah.
powers away.
Yeah.
But yeah, three great bikes in 3 different ways. So we've got one more day left, and then I get to decide what I pick to ride back to Goa on.
Oh, okay.
So I've told the viewers that I'm unsure at the minute which one I'd go for. So I'll let them know on the day.
I think we'll tell you
We'll tell you what's going to happen. Yeah.
what bike you're going to ride back.
Yeah. Few beers.
Well, we're all ready
Anyway,
for this. Cheers,
Been
guys.
brilliant.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Great ride.
Cheers.
So if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Give us a like, and we'll see you in the next one.